Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. My hair's crazy and I have no hands to change it, so yay. Hey, everybody. My hair is seriously crazy. Hang on a second. Okay, wait. Is that better? No. Hang on a second. I'm gonna fix this. Crazy hair. Okay, let me see. Did I fix it? Better. Hey, everyone. Yeah, happy Canadian Thanksgiving yesterday. That is why I did not do Motivational Monday. My hair's still crazy. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what to say. Hey. So, yeah. Where are you guys watching from? I have no hands. I didn't bring all my equipment to Vancouver this time, so I was like, I don't need to bring that big thing, my big Archon mount that has... I should have brought it. So where are you guys watching from? Germany, Sacramento, Oregon. Shout out to Rand, Rigney. What did I eat yesterday? Oh, well, we didn't really celebrate Thanksgiving. I mean, shoot. Hang on. Here we go. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here. Yeah. I'm in Vancouver right now. I'm shooting Christmas at Dollywood. I know you're thinking, wait a minute, Christmas at Dollywood? Isn't that at Dollywood? Yes, we are shooting some of it at Dollywood and some of it in Vancouver because it's cheaper and I'm just like totally not on Periscope. There we go. Sorry guys, sorry for dropping my devices. You're watching from Houston, another Houston, New Jersey. Speaking of New Jersey, so what date am I doing this? November 10th? Yes, November 10th in New Jersey. I'm going to be part of the Christmas Con. It's a autograph convention. I mean, I've never done one before, I don't think. And it's a whole bunch of Christmas, Hallmark Christmas regulars are doing it. Yeah, so I'm really excited. This should be fun. But apparently it's sold out already. So that's why I haven't been making a big deal on social media about it, because I feel like, I'm like, hey guys, come see me. And people are like, well, it's sold out. It just seemed like it'd be kind of a bummer. Why do I have makeup on this late? Yes, I've been filming. Yes. So I thought I'd just leave it on. I mean, I've done these before with you guys with no makeup, but I don't know. I'm like, oh, I have professional makeup on. Thanks. Yeah, the hair's been kind of funny. North Carolina, Ferris, Texas. Thanks, Peter. Thanks, Justin. The movie's going great. Somebody keeps asking me what I ate. What is there like a thing going on right now? Like, you have 4 of my math books? Awesome. Where's Darth Fractures? I don't know. I think he left social media. That's my guess. I don't know. Tonight's topic is the gift of saying no. Okay, so here we are. This is McKellar Motivational Monday. I know it's Tuesday, but yesterday was Canadian Thanksgiving, and so I spent the day with my family who was here visiting me. They are now in Los Angeles. So I had to take advantage of that when they were here. I thought today's topic, so every week we get together and we talk about something that, typically on Monday, but not always on Monday, we talk about something that's going to make our weeks a little better, just improve our life somehow. So today I want to talk about the gift of no, and that is, a lot of times we do things because we feel like we should. Now, sometimes we should do those things, but sometimes we just feel pressured into it, and so we just kind of like go along with it because it's easier just to do whatever the thing is instead of saying no. Yes, the plan is to do more Matchmaker Mysteries, but that's next year. Right now I'm doing a Christmas movie. Thank you, Rick. Walter, I'm going to be doing the convention in New Jersey on November 10th. That's a Sunday. Christmas Con, it's called. I think it's in... Oh, I'm going to get the name of the town wrong. Edison, New Jersey, I think. I did not bring crepes, Bruce, but I did have some really yummy crepes 2 days ago in Vancouver. So good. You guys are making jokes about the gift of no, and that's very funny and all the rest of it, but the truth is, it's so important for our sanity. So speaking of Christmas at Dollywood, the movie I'm doing right now, I had an opportunity to do something for the movie, which would have been fun, but very time-consuming and probably not that productive. And I just thought, you know what? I need to say no to this opportunity. And it's hard to say no because sometimes something sounds fun or it sounds but maybe it's going to be really draining, and maybe you won't actually get for it what you think, even though you kind of want to say no. We want to say yes for all sorts of other reasons. But how many of you guys have experienced that? Where, and I'm not talking about something super serious like the whole no means no thing, although of course this extends to that. But I'm talking about everyday life experience. Maybe it's a family function, or maybe it's I don't know. The trick is to say no and not hurt anyone's feelings. That's sure, that's a goal, but that's not always even possible. Brandy, you're going to Christmas Con? I will see you then. The trick is saying no without feeling guilty. I think people tend to make you feel guilty for saying no, Tiffany. Yes, that can happen. That absolutely can happen. Dan, you can relate? You can't say no to your kids? I have a hard time saying no to my child, too. Thank you, Emma. I'm excited about Christmas at Dollywood, too. I'm not planning on selling any books at Comic-Con or Christmas Con. It's all about Christmas. But if you bring a book of mine, I'm happy to sign it, if they allow that. Hard to say no to the boss? Well, okay, so there's some times when you should say yes. But if your boss is asking you to do something that's outside the scope of your job and you don't want to do it, yeah, it's tricky. You're often hesitant to saying no. You know what the thing about saying no to kids is? I think this is what I try to tell myself anyway, and that is that if we give our kids everything they want, then they'll grow up thinking they should be able to get everything they want all the time, and then that will make them unhappy people. They'll be unhappy because when your expectation is high and your expectations aren't met, no matter what your expectation is, in other words, no matter where you set that bar of expectation, if it's not met, you'll be disappointed. That's human nature. It's human nature, right? For example, if somebody gives you $50, you'd be like, this is great, thank you so much. If you're in a big room full of people and they give everybody else $100 and give you $50, you'd be like, what the? What? You'd be offended, you'd be upset, you'd be disappointed. So I think with our kids, if we're constantly like giving them everything, then when they become adults and they realize they have to like work hard and do stuff on their own, then they'll end up being unhappy. And so I try to explain that to my son. I say, look, I'm not going to give you this thing you want right now just because you want it. Let's work for it. Let's earn it. So otherwise you'll be an unhappy adult. He looks at me and shakes his head. How do you say no? How do you say no when you feel torn? I mean, Robin, that's probably different in every situation. Tim, you struggle with no as well? I think that sometimes you can tell the person, look, I'm torn, but this is what I need to do for me. The other thing is, you know, this whole thing of, well, I have to do it for me. I've got to be. Sometimes I think people hide behind that in order to do things selfishly, right? Well, I'm going to take some me time, and I'm going to ignore these responsibilities. That doesn't really work either. Hi, Richard. I think that the balance is that feeling in your gut when you know what the right thing is. And they say that you can actually access that at any time. If you're feeling torn about a decision, close your eyes, meditate on it, pray on it, whatever it is that you do to try to get centered, and feel the sensation in your gut or in your heart. And usually it'll tell you. Now, sometimes we don't want to listen to that because whatever that answer is going to be inconvenient for us. And nobody likes things that are inconvenient. We want things to go smoothly, easily, whatever it is. No, John, I wouldn't do the closing of the eyes thing when you're driving. No. Thank you, Cheryl. Yes, your heart. Yes, Matt, your heart, your intuition, it's always right. But you have to be brave enough to listen to it and to be willing to accept the answer that you get. Let's see, what are you saying, Dad? Dad Deck, don't say no to responsibilities, but don't let everything become a responsibility. That's interesting. That's right. You can't please everyone all the time. And you got to know that. For all of us out there who would like to make everybody happy all the time, it's just not possible. It's not possible. Yes, I can talk about my movie. Absolutely. Hang on. I want to stick with this topic just for a minute or two longer. Donna, you find that your gut is usually right? Can't please everyone. Minor pride. That's true. But it requires being brave. So this is the thought I want to leave you with on this topic before we talk about my movie, if that's what you guys want to talk about. It seems like that's what most of you want to talk about, or many of you guys. Just remember that you have this tool that you can just go inside, and when you feel pressured into something and a decision doesn't feel right, close your eyes, really take a deep breath, be brave enough to be honest with yourself. And sometimes I find that journal writing really helps me to get clarity on what is right for me, and helps me to get in touch with that gut feeling, that gut intuition that tells me the right path. And again, you can use prayer, you can use meditation, journal writing. But remember, you've got that tool. And then if you need to say no to somebody, it is a gift that you are giving yourself to be that true to yourself and that honest and that brave. Sometimes it's actually a gift to the other person as well. How many guys, have you guys ever been told no, and then it turns out it was really for the best? I know we've all had that experience where you think you want something and you really want it and you don't get it, and then later on, the next day, the next week, the next year, particularly divorce, it's a tough one. When your spouse divorces you and you weren't expecting it and didn't want it, later on you're like, you know what? That was the right thing. Sometimes it's because we weren't willing to be honest with ourselves about a situation, but somebody else was. So that can be a gift to both you and the people around you. You agree? Yes, journals, Todd? Yes, Lee, Brooke? Yeah. It happened to you recently and it was for the best, Ken? Yeah. So, sometimes something better is in store. Oh, I'm told no. Grant, that happens. Trust me. Yeah, sometimes it hurts. One last quote I want to leave you with before we go on to non-topic stuff is, oh shoot, what was it? I just had it. Somebody said something that made me think, yeah, yes, okay, that this quote is, if you have something in it, let it fly away. If it comes back to you, it's yours. If it doesn't, it never was. But that's not what the quote was, so I think I lost the quote. Sorry, guys. Like, a lot of you guys are commenting on my hair. That's because the light is shining on it. I do have little highlights, but the light is shining on it a lot. Yes, like a relationship. We are live, Hall Girl. Yeah. Breakups are hard, but you're glad it happened now. Absolutely. Thank you, Honey Stone. I am a brunette. I just have little streaks. Thank you for watching my mystery movie last night, Mixtape. I'm so annoyed by the fact that I can't think of what that quote was that I was going to say. Oh. Anyway, so let's talk about whatever else you want to talk about, and then I'm going to go to sleep and wake up tomorrow morning and work more on my Christmas movie, which is so fun. Yes, I played Winnie, Andrew. Yes, I did. I need a brush. Thomas, I probably do. You know what? If I can't think of that quote, for whatever reason, it's because I wasn't supposed to say it. I have no idea why, but thanks, Privy. Yep. The weather is mostly nice. It rained a little bit today. So today, let's see, this was day 6 on Christmas at Dollywood, and we are shooting the first part of the movie in Vancouver, and then we shoot some in Dollywood in November, and that's the stuff that's with Dolly Parton, which is very exciting because I love Dolly Parton so much, and I'm so excited to get to actually do some scenes with her. Like, I've got like this full-on 2-page scene with her, and then a bunch of other little scenes, and who I'm working with is, my co-star is Niall Matter. It looks like Niall Matter. It's actually pronounced Mater. M-A-T-T-E-R. He's a Hallmark regular. He's actually with Candace Cameron Bure in her mystery movies now. He's the new guy. He's done like 4 of them. He's great. Really fun working with him. I feel really lucky. And then, of course, Dolly Parton's in it as well. The next Matchmaker movie, I'm not sure when it comes out, but by the way, while we're all sitting here talking, check me out at, I've got a Matchmaker account, so I've got a show called Matchmaker Mysteries. We've done 1 movie so far. We're doing a few more next year. It's called Matchmaker Mysteries. On Facebook and Instagram, it's just at Matchmaker Mysteries, all one word. And on Twitter, it's at Match Mysteries, because they don't allow as many characters. So the movie premiered last weekend, and it aired a couple more times this past after that, and then it airs one last time on Thursday, and then I'm not sure if it's going to air anymore, because then we start getting into holiday movies and stuff, so it might not air until next year. But I'm going to be doing some giveaways on those social media accounts, on the Matchmaker Mysteries accounts. So check it out, follow over there, and you can win signed pictures from me, but you have to watch the movie, because the questions I'm going to be asking now have to do with the movie. They'll be fun. I meant to do one already, but I've just been shooting this movie, and I've got to stay focused on this, but I will be doing it soon. So I hope to see you guys there. I don't know if Matchmaker Mysteries is going to air in Canada. I just don't know. I wish I had those answers. I'm so sorry. We do shoot a lot in Canada, Thomas. It's true. Thank you, Cindy. Yes, Todd, I'll probably remember the quote I was trying to say in the middle of a scene tomorrow. That's probably true. And if I do, then I will tweet it. That's probably the easiest way to do it. So keep an eye out on my Twitter if I happen to think of it. Yeah. Tiffany, I did not get to keep the red ball gown from Crown for Christmas. No, I didn't. Thank you, Kevin. How do I learn my lines? You know how I learn my lines, Ed? I record them into the GarageBand app on my laptop. I record my lines and the other person's lines. When I do my lines, I do my voice. And then when I do the other person's voice, I do it low. If it's a guy. And if it's a girl, then I kind of do it up here. It's ridiculous. But then in the morning, and then I just play it while I'm brushing my teeth, while I'm making breakfast, when I'm doing stuff. I just have those scenes for that day on a loop. Usually I'll do one scene at a time. I'll do it on a loop for a few minutes until I feel more comfortable. And then, of course, before that, I spend a ton of time working on the character and the motivation for that moment, those scenes. What's my character thinking about? What's making my character say these things? And that's what I really spend most of my time doing. The actual lines themselves, the specific lines, are not as much a part of the preparation. And that part I can just do recording it and listening to it. So. But if I only did the lines, then I'd be sitting there on set, like, saying lines instead of being in the scene and actually having an experience. And that's what works for me. I know everyone's different, but that works for me. Yeah, well, you know. Hey, Toby and Victoria. All right, you guys want to do some shout-outs before I go? Just randomly ask me for shout-outs, but say your name so that I know that I'm not trying to, like, spell out some sort of weird handle that doesn't make sense. Audio retention, yes, it works. It helps. Yes, I'm making a Christmas movie right now. It's called Christmas at Dollywood, and it'll air on December 8th, by the way. Sunday, December 8th, so you can set your DVRs or mark your calendars. Hey, Adrian. Martian, Grendel, Elton, Minor Pride from Indiana. Really? IP Freely? You think I don't know what that is? Very funny. Minoka, Dave from Kansas City. Sorry if I don't get to all of you guys. There's a lot coming in here. Andrew, Sean Hughes, Edward. Hey, Lynn from Jersey. Shout out to Brittany, Grace, Gigi, Leo, Rick, Brooke Malone. Hey, Leo. Oh, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Hey, Ron. Do I like to improvise? Yes, I do like to improvise. Justin from Hollywood Hills. Tamara or Tamara, one of the two. One of those is probably right. Rebecca Shields. Hugo from Phoenix, Diana from Seattle, Brian from New Hampshire, Karen from South Carolina. All right, you guys. Matt and Max, you're Westy. Andrew. All right, thank you so, so much. I will see you guys very soon again on the Danicam. You are the D Squad. You guys are great. Thank you so much for your shares and your follows and all your support. And thank you for watching my movies and buying my math books. McKellarmath.com where all my books. You guys, you're the reason I get to do these things, and it's all about you guys. So thank you again. Bye.